Hello, welcome to the month of March 2021. I'm already dressed on my nightie. I'm supposed to be resting by now, but I told myself I have a commitment to my community. I have a commitment to my word to address my word every first of every month. Today was a bit hectic, but I just can't let it go without dropping in your hands that which is burning in my heart. Because I just believe I have a commitment to a people and I have no option than to keep to my commitments. You're welcome is the month of March, is actually the beginning of the ending of the first quarter of the year 2021. You know, the year that preceded the very long year 2020, the year we all wanted to go past so we can face our life afresh. This is that 2021 that we anticipated so we can put 2020 behind us. Here we are, it is 2021, and 3 months just started today. The third month just started today. But I have a question for you, like I always do. I have a question. My goal is always to challenge you. First is to bring you to bring a reminder to you that the year you shouted Happy New Year, January 1st, is ticking. And I'm very certain that you have some set out agenda. You set a goal for yourself. There are things you want to achieve for the year. First question, where are you on your goals? Where are you on your goals? If you read through the description, you will understand what I talked about, the fact that beyond the goals, beyond the plans, beyond all of the strategies that we have in place, we need some sort of guidance, some sort of coaching, some sort of accountability and all of that, you know. But how many of us are really subscribing to these things? If you are not, I'll tell you even ahead of time that you are really cutting yourself short. You are really cutting yourself short. Nobody is doing maximally without a coach, without a support, without a guidance from someone they know that is higher than them. Please, if you are yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, please go ahead and subscribe as you're watching. I have a question for us, and I'm going to pose it right away. This is my question. In the month March 2021, what are you selling? What are you selling? If you cannot answer this question, I assure you the month of March cannot pay you. You must understand something. Every day owes you money. Every day owes you money. Every day owes you a value. Every month does the same. But the month will deliver to you based on what you come into the market to exchange for it. Because the truth is, the world is a marketplace. I go behind, just listen to my voice. The world is a marketplace. What are you selling? What are you offering the world? What exactly can the world buy from you? This is something you want to be very serious about. It's something you want to take very good cognizance of. Because if you don't take a deep look at this, the world will pay you nothing. And this is the third month of the year. The month is already counting. The ending of this month will be the end of the first quarter of the year we all anticipated. So my question to you is, what are you selling? Because I understand that the world wants to patronize you. The world wants to patronize you. If you've been following us since January, there was a particular day that we talked about the fact that the world is a marketplace. So that's the first understanding with which you must face this month. Understand that the world is a marketplace. The world is a marketplace. It becomes criminal to go to a market to get value without a corresponding value in return. Whether we like it or not, this issue of money started from that very basic concept of trade by barter. Whether you like it or not, today is still that trade by barter. If you want to know, find out from people who are doing it big with cryptocurrencies. We are still bartering. We are still bartering. So that is the concept of value for value. So in the month of March, what value are you putting on the table? What value are you putting on the table? The world is out to patronize you. It's actually a game of value for value. If you bring in no value, I assure you, you go out of this month with nothing different, irrespective of all of the happy new months that we're sharing, which has almost become a very sound culture for us. As the month starts, we start sharing happy new month, different designs are coming out, organizations are trying to be corporate enough by wishing you happy new month. Of course, I took it upon myself that every month I'm going to challenge us. I'm going to challenge us to see something that we already know that but we may not be taking cognizance of. So my challenge to you in the month of March is, what are you selling? What are you selling? Because life is always a game of value for value. And it is abnormal for you to think that I don't have anything to give. We all have values to give. That's why we are alive. That you can still breathe means that there is something you can offer. You just have to find it out. You just have to find it out. Let me share with us three categories of values that we all can bring on board, that we are already bringing to bear. The first, and in my opinion, the least category is exchanging your energy for cash. That's why you see the laborers dissipate a lot of energy, but they don't seem to be highest paid. Because what they are doing is that they exchange their energy directly for cash. But the downside to that is the fact that the day you cannot put in that energy, you can't earn. So it's the list of the categories I'm talking about. And of course, I understand that this is not exhaustive, but these are the things I just want to share about. Is the list, and it's a very critical place to be in, having to exchange your energy for cash. Each time I work with people, I engage with them in some of the engagement that I do, I always challenge them. I always ask them this question. As you grow older and your energy begins to dissipate, how do you sustain yourself? It's a very big question it's a very big question that a lot of them cannot answer, but I just want to keep throwing it out at them so they can keep thinking, because that's the way I think. Then the next is your time in exchange for cash. That's what we call salary. Working 9 to 5 for somebody to pay you at the end of the month. None of this category is actually bad, but wherever you find yourself, my goal here is to challenge you to double up. My goal is to challenge you to do better. You know, exchanging your time directly for cash. You know, that's why I said none of us can say I don't have a value. If you have energy, if you have time, if you have some level of intellect, you have a value to bring to bear. So you're either exchanging your energy directly for cash, or you're exchanging your time for cash. The third category is when you put a product or a service in the market. The market can engage with those products and services, especially now that the world has become virtual. If you put a product or a service in the market and it's virtual, the world can engage with these products and services, and you earn money even while you're sleeping. So that is one form of engagement. In my opinion, the best and the most lucrative form of value to the world is when you now build a marketplace for others to sell. When you build a marketplace for others to sell, or you build a system for others to engage in, making money for themselves while you keep a commission from it. That's why if you take a look at the richest people on earth today, the Amazons, the Microsofts, the Google, the YouTubers, and all of that, the owners of these brands, what are they doing? They built a marketplace. We all come in there to do whatever we want to do, to earn for ourselves. While we are earning for ourselves, they are earning in return. So this is the highest category of value anyone can bring to bear in the world as a marketplace. So you just want to ask yourself some questions. What actually am I selling? Am I selling my energy? Am I selling my time? Am I selling a product or a service? Or have I built a marketplace for others to come sell their product and service? It's a short video, and I believe the message has been driven down deeply. Take this seriously. The month of March 2021 is a month of value for value. Ask yourself as you leave your house every morning, what value am I bringing to bear? I knew it was important I come share this, irrespective of the fact that I felt like sleeping at this moment, but I said I just can't let this go. It's the first of the month, and I must do my first of the month address. I felt I hold my community that responsibility. And please take this, share it with as many people as you can. This is something that will help reawaken the giant in a lot of persons. You know, there is something in you that the world wants to pay you for. You just want to be able to offer that to the world. Thank you very much for spending this time with me. The month is full of a lot of happenings. We have a lot in store that we'll be doing together this month. If you're yet to subscribe to our YouTube channel, please do that. If you're watching us on Facebook, like our page, but better still, follow the link anywhere on this video and go to our YouTube channel. Go ahead and like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we're not going to, a lot of the things we're going to be doing in March will not be streamed to Facebook. So we're going to have a lot of more engagement on YouTube. So let's meet there. Have a lovely night rest. Bye-bye. Hopefully I'll have something for us tomorrow. Thank you. Have a night rest.